What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another one of Tyler's tutorials. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done any videos on anything tech related. It's been egg rolls and Christmas presents, so I figured I would, and guitar. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing more of those, by the way. Well, not Christmas, but yeah, egg rolls, guitar, sports, history, you name it, current events. Well, I don't know about current events. Nobody cares about politics anymore, but yeah, so today we're going to dive into the wonderful world of Python. You mean he's going to talk about a snake? Not exactly, no. The Python I'm referring to is the general high-level interpreted programming language referred to as Python, named after the show Monty Python. What is it used for? Python is a well-known programming language used by just about every software application developer out there. Well, I mean, if they don't use it, they know of it, and they know its functionality. It's a great language for beginners if you're looking to get into coding, especially if you're like younger and you want to learn how to code, or you need help with applying yourself in mathematics to figure out the logic of it. Python is a great way to start. So what am I going to use Python for in this demonstration? You can use Python for just about anything in well, I shouldn't say anything, but it's used quite a bit for data science. I mean, actually, it's mainly used for data science, analytics, back-end, front-end development. A lot of the applications you see out there, like I think it's Dropbox, that the back end is actually built in Python. So facial recognition, artificial intelligence, neural networks, you name it. It's a very good language to know. It's for the last few years, it's been rated the #1 language. Well, #2 was behind JavaScript. This year, I think it dropped down a little bit to 4 or 5, but it's still something that anyone in this industry should pick up on. Even if you're a network systems engineer, you should pick up on Python. Why? Automation. Kind of like PowerShell, you can take Python, you can automate various tasks, and you can actually implement a set of rules and tasks that will help you manage your data center. That's how powerful Python is, and I'm going to use Python to demonstrate that example. So we're going to import the sockets module from the Python library, and we're going to go through the API and code out a client server connection. Yeah, we're going to establish a TCP/IP connection using the sockets module in Python. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a script. We're going to call it server.py, and we're going to code that out, and then we're going to execute or create another script called client.py. We're going to code that out. I'm going to explain as I'm typing and coding, and we're going to execute the server script, and we're going to listen in on that port, and then we're going to execute the client script that will establish that connection. And this is very basic to just demonstrate how powerful Python can even be as a systems engineer who is managing a data center or a network. So it's pretty intense. Try to follow along. If this is not your cup of tea, then that's fine. There'll be other videos on my channel that will be your cup of tea. I promise you that. So I'm gonna stop this video, and we're gonna pick up on part 2.